Won't you come and celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model, born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What did I see to be except myself? I made this up on this bridge between starshine and clay, my one hand holding the other hand tight. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. I don't know about you, but I love that poem by Lucille Clifton because it captures the lived experiences of so many TRIO students each and every day. They survived even when someone tried to kill them. I want to thank this wonderful organization, its leadership and its board for this recognition. And I'm humbled tonight to be one of the 2024 National TRIO Achievers. I am so upset that I'm the last one to speak after these phenomenal people. But I have to tell you that I am so grateful to be on the stage sharing this with such a group of leaders and trailblazers and change agents that have come before us. And before I get too far, I always say that gratitude is my religion. I want to express my profound and deep gratitude to my colleague, Dr. Kimberly Williams, who nominated me and leads our TRIO programs at Nevada State University. She is one of my heroes, and I'm a stronger learner and leader because I get to work with phenomenal women such as her. Thank you, Kimberly, for this recognition. This is an incredible honor, and I know that it's not just a reflection of me. It is a testament to the support of my family, a woman that I've also loved for 35 years, Ms. Jones, thank you, of the communities that we have found together, of the relationships I've had the privilege of nourishing, and of the support systems that I had, such as TRIO and the Student Support Program at Iowa State University. What I find to be so powerful and beautiful about being in rooms like this one is that while many of our stories share similar threads, themes, and events, they're all uniquely our own. I want to just share just a bit of my story with you tonight. Now, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. Yeah. That's all that swag come from. I'm just going to tell you. A little sass, you know. But I was raised by a single father who pushed me to be the first in my family to obtain a college degree. I was raised on Social Security survivor benefits, food stamps, public assistance, and the grace and dignity of families and friends who saw something bigger in me than I saw in myself. And that's how I ended up at Ames, Iowa, at Iowa State University, as a first-generation, low-income college student. Now, not surprising to the folks in this room, because y'all know this to be true, I struggled. Transitioning to college was no joke, and it was tough. And like so many of our TRIO students, I had to solve the puzzle of a complex system that was not designed with me in mind, and that seemingly was intentionally trying to work for me and against me at the same time. In fact, at times it felt as if the universe was aligning to renegotiate my potential without my permission. And so I struggled mightily. And it wasn't for a lack of intelligence or desire to be there. Rather, I was overwhelmed by the realities of a young adulthood, negotiating unnamed and unrealized barriers, all the while at the same time working multiple jobs to help pay for college and to support my family. And as we were recently reminded by my forever First Lady, the vast majority of us will never benefit from the affirmative action of generational wealth. We are not afforded the grace of failing forward. I want you to just sit with that for a moment. But then there was TRIO, working to level the playing ground by empowering students to believe that they deserve to be in the hallowed halls of higher education, even when they struggled, and audaciously claiming that space as theirs. This unapologetic support that I received and the faith in me was integral into the part of me in helping to create support systems and a belief that let me know that I believed and should be within that institution. It helped me earn my college degree, and more importantly, it turns out that my higher education journey didn't end there. I stayed in Ames. I earned my master's degree in English and then went on to earn my PhD at Loyola University, Chicago. As the kids might say, I understood the assignment. As such, I've dedicated myself to serving at institutions committed to illuminating the pathway to college for every student like myself. Institutions that work to break the historic barriers that have stopped students from finishing or even considering higher education, that make it abundantly clear that college is for everyone who is willing to strive for it. At Nevada State University, we have centered our work around ensuring access to excellent and affordable education for what we call the new majority. These are students who are first-generation students, students of color, immigrants, dreamers, adult learners, anyone seeking to achieve economic mobility for them and their families. But don't get me wrong, y'all. This is not easy work. But again, I understand the assignment. See, we're hearing too many voices questioning the value of a college degree. Too many who are working to erode the trust in our institutions. Too many espousing an opinion about who should have access to higher education. In fact, too many who are carelessly and flippantly declaring everyone doesn't need college. Then my question back to them is, whose kids are you talking about? Right? It is clear that when you combine the fact that we're seeing declining enrollments in higher education across the nation and continued underfunding of education at all levels, that we clearly have our work cut out for us. But that's okay, because hard work is good work, and dare I say, it is good trouble if we're willing to do it. I know firsthand that a college degree is the most surefire way to increase economic mobility and to rewrite the narratives of families. That is why I am an unapologetic warrior in the fight for increased opportunities and access for all students in colleges and universities, designed to be for students, the ones that we have now. Not the ones we wish we had, not the ones who we used to have, not the ones who are left behind. We have to serve the students who are right in front of us each and every day, even when it makes us uncomfortable to do that work. This is not a time for performative acts of leadership or buzzwords. It's time for leaders who are willing to step up into this moment, who are willing to do the hard work of crafting pathways to higher education and upward mobility. Leaders who understand the assignment. So let me end where I began with Lucille Clifton. Won't you come and celebrate with me? Won't you come and celebrate with me when we have successfully amplified the lived experiences of the students who are being successful in a system that was not designed for them? Won't you come celebrate with me the question of intentional pathways that help them get from here to there? Won't you come and celebrate with me when we do a better job of serving the students for whom we have chosen our calling to be? Won't you come celebrate with me that there are life-changing programs like TRIO that is willing to do the work of changing family narratives? Won't you come and celebrate with me that they tried to bury TRIO students, but they forgot that we were seeds? So my call to action for each and every one of us who sit in this space is to understand the assignment, grapple with it, recommit to it. Legislators, protect TRIO. Donors, continue giving to TRIO. Alumni, amplify TRIO. To program leaders, continue to magnify the work and the students of TRIO. And remember that celebration is indeed an act of resistance. Thank you all so much for this honor.